Hello guys, you are welcome to another episode of Pixellab series. This is episode 4. Alright, in today's video, we are going to learn how to apply shadow and stroke effects to test shapes and hot images. Alright, so we've learned how to insert text onto our design. Also, we've learned how to import images into our design. What is left for us to learn before we apply this shadow and stroke is to how to add shapes to our design. Okay, alright, so this is where we ended in the last video. I'm going to crop this image. I'm going to crop this image, okay, this way. Great. I'll resize it. Okay, you know this already. Great, I'll resize it this way. Now I'll add my text. Pixellab. Okay, this is my test. Great. The next thing to do is to add our shape. Right, to add shape, click on this tool. Okay, then you will see shapes there. Click on the shapes. The first shape Pixellab will present to you is a square shape. If you want to change the shape, click on this side. Then you will see a square, a circle, a half circle. You see arrow, triangle, and other shapes. Do you see that? Great. So I'm going to stick with the square. Now to edit the square, you will see this black dot. Okay, this black dot. When you click and drag, you can resize the shape. Okay, you can resize the shape. Great. Now let me put my shape here. Let me resize my shape here. All right. Now, when you bring in a shape, okay, it gives you the opportunity to edit the shape, as to add color, give it a radius, that is giving your shape a rounded curve or something. Great. You will learn this one into details in other videos. All right. So as you can see, you have your opacity here. You can reduce the opacity of the shape. You can also give it a color. Okay. You can also give it a color. All right. As I said earlier, color will be another video, okay, so don't worry. You can give it a gradient color and other stuff. So let's stick to one color like this one. Okay, good. Now when you are done, okay, let me go back again. When you are done, you click on this check mark. Good. Alright, so this is what you do. Assuming I want to give a stroke, a stroke or a shadow effect to these elements we have here, the image, the text, and the shape. This is what you do. Select the shape or select the particular element. Now move to your right. Okay, you will see stroke here. With the stroke, click on it. It is not enabled, so make sure you enable it. When you enable it, you will see color. Okay, you will see colors. Lot of colors here. Now, which color do you want to select, or which color do you want to give it to your image? Okay, to make it to give it a stroke. All right, so let me select white. Now when I select white, I'll have to increase the width of the stroke. Okay, so click on this one and drag it to this side, or you can click on this plus sign here to increase the width of the stroke, or you can reduce it by clicking the minus. Okay, great. Now I want to give it a shadow. Okay, a shadow. Click on this check mark. Now move further to your right. Okay, you will see shadow. Click on the shadow. Now when I enable it, okay, you will see that I have been given a white shadow, which I don't like. So I'll have to change the shadow to black. When I change it to black, okay, you will see that you are not seeing it well. So the same thing, you can reduce the. Now before I continue, let me change the background, okay, to white, so that you will see the shadow well. So change the background of your design. Click on this one, this tool. Click on this color bucket here. Now move to your right, and I will select white. Good, and click on this one. Then I will have to change the color of my text. When I select the text, come back to this letter A, then move to your right, select this tool, move to your right again and select the color you want. I will select black. Good. Now let's go back to our image. I want to reduce the size of my shadow. Okay, also position the x-axis and the y-axis well. So let me go straight to my shadow, click on the shadow. Okay, then I'll come back here. Now you see the blur radius. Okay, you see what is happening there, the blur radius. When you increase and decrease it, this is what happens. Okay, let's maintain it this way. Look at my x-axis. The x-axis is at 90. Okay, 90 degrees. So now I'll have to reduce it. Okay, so now it's moving to the left. Okay, this is what happens when you use the y-axis. It moves upwards and downwards. You see that? So now I want to reduce the opacity of what, the shadow. So now let me reduce the x-axis, also reduce the y-axis. Okay, great. Now if I want to reduce the opacity of the shadow, I'll click on this plus sign here, then move this dot to the left. Okay, move it to the left. Okay, so now let me leave it here. Okay, then you click OK. Now guys, see what happens to our image. See that we have a nice shadow beneath our image. It is very beautiful. You can adjust the size or resize the size. Okay, this way. Great. Now that is how you apply stroke and shadow effect to your image, text or what, shapes. I'm leaving a link in the description below. Okay, this is what you do for me. This is an assignment. Okay, the same way I apply the stroke and the shadow effect to this my image here is the same way you apply stroke and the shadow effect to your text. So this is an assignment for you. Okay, make sure you practice this one. Click on the link and upload what you did. Okay, what you did to me, and I will see how you are progressing. Okay, so it's the same way. All right, God bless you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here and share the link to your friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye.